Hello everyone, it's Savannah Beachwave. Welcome back to another riding video. Today I'm going to be taking out my new horse Neptune to do some basic hunter work inside of our riding hall here at Silverglade Equestrian. And I thought that I would make a video of it because Neptune is a very green horse. I just got her only a couple weeks ago. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I train green horses and how I kind of get a good hunter horse for shows. So for my schooling today, I'm just wearing my Iberian style tack and my Iberian style riding outfit because I really like the way this outfit fits, and it's also a really good tack set for hunter jumper. I think it looks so beautiful and all the details are so clean, and it just makes you look so pretty well up on the horse, and it's also a really good technical set. So I really like this set and I highly recommend it. Okay, so enough is said. I'm going to go get Neptune, and I'm not going to be grooming and tacking on camera just because it's kind of hard for me to get angles. And since Neptune is pretty green, she doesn't really like being tacked up, so it's kind of even harder for me to get it when I'm worrying about getting good angles. But I will show me trailering to the riding hall, and I will show me mounting and starting my lesson. So let's go. So right now I'm just leading out to the trailer, and I just put on my trailer boots and this halter. Both of these are from the Fort Pinta Mall, and I really like these trailer boots because they're really nice and they're also pretty affordable. They also adjust a lot, so they fit big horses and they also fit my little ponies like Neptune here. So they're really great, and this halter is like one of my favorites. I swear by this halter. It's amazing. I'm not sure what brand it is. I think it's Jollister & Co., but I'm not completely certain, so don't quote me on that. But it's just really great, and it's really comfortable on the horses, and it's also really good for winter. So it's very amazing, and I highly recommend that, as well as these trailer boots, and they also come in a couple different colors. So now that I've arrived at the riding hall, I'm just going to be leading over, and I'm going to tie up Neptune to the trailer, and then I'm going to go tack off camera just because, like I said, she doesn't really like tacking up that much, so she kind of gets a little fussy, and then it's hard for me to get a good angle, and then it's just better, and it benefits the video more if I don't film while tacking up. So I'm going to go and tack up, and then I will get back to you guys when I'm mounting and starting my warm-up. So now I'm all tacked up, and I really like this tack set. It's just so pretty, like I was saying before, and it's also really good for riding and hunter discipline. So now I'm just going to be talking about a little bit about what I'm going to be doing in this lesson. I'm going to do basic walk, trot, canter because we're trying to prepare for show season, which is coming up. And also, I'm really excited that the weather is getting a lot warmer because usually in the winter, the horses are pretty fresh and they're not really, like I know the horses fling their heads a lot inside their canter because they're not really outside getting exercise inside the pasture because the ground is so hard. So they get really fresh and then they're not able to run around. So then when you go and try to ride them, it's kind of a battle. But now that the weather's been warming up, the horses are really good and they're actually starting to progress. So that's going to be really great for the show season. And I also didn't think that I would be able to ride Neptune or use her as a school horse for any of my students for shows this season. But now that she is stopping acting like a bratty little pony, she is actually good for shows. So I'm really excited about that. So I have gone ahead and mounted, and now I'm just going to be talking about what I've started doing with Neptune. So right now we are jumping about 2-3, which is actually really good progress because I've only had her for a couple weeks now. And she's actually really great at hunter. I think that she could be a very good hunter horse later on if we just keep our training. So today we're probably only going to do a couple cross rails and maybe a couple verticals. But yeah, overall, she's just doing really well when we're integrating her into learning how to jump. And it's just really great because I've trained horses in the past that are really difficult to train and they're really not responsive and they give me a really hard time. So I'm really happy that this horse is just perfect and she's really responsive. Sometimes she can be a little fresh, like I was saying. Now that it's starting to warm up, she's getting a lot better, but she used to be very fresh when we would try and can her because she had all this pent up energy, so she would fling her head and go kind of crazy. But other than that, she's doing really well, and I'm really happy about that. So now I'm just probably going to start a basic posting trot. And so her trot is a little bouncy, but she's pretty good. And I'm just going to be going back on the wall. And so we already do have some jumps set up just because there are girls practicing for show season. So that's why all the jumps are already set up. Or I would set them up before my lesson and I would probably film that. But so, yeah, she's just doing really well. She got a perfect diagonal. She actually picked up the right diagonal immediately from the trot, which is really well. And, really good. And so she's just being really energetic and really happy and really bouncy and like a floaty trot, if that makes sense at all. So definitely not like any horse I've ever rode before, but I love the uniqueness of her trot and how everything's different. So that's a really good bonus to her. And I also just really love how she feels. It's really easy to get a good seat and to get your heels down. So that's always a good bonus. So now I'm going to be doing a walk to canter transition. And so when I'm training a new horse, I always like to try and get my canter in a corner because it helps ensure that I'm going to get the correct lead every time. And so I know that they mostly do that with beginner riders, but I'm just trying to make it a easy experience for me and the horse that I'm training. So that's why I do like to pick up my canter. And so she just went a little bit too fast, so I kind of had to restrain her a little bit. But she's doing really well in this canter, and it looks really nice, and it looks really steady and smooth and very beautiful. So I'm really happy with the progress that she's making. I think she's doing so good, and she looks adorable while doing it. So that's a plus. So now I'm just getting a little walk in before I start our jumps, and we're probably just going to be doing the cross rail and then this vertical, and then we're going to have to go up. We did only have a little bit of time to practice today, but that's fine because it's better than nothing. Any practice does benefit us, and I'm still happy that I have the luxury of coming out here every day and working with horses. So I'm definitely very happy about that. So now I'm just going to probably go start jumping. So I'm going to be doing this yellow cross rail right here. So I'm going to pick up my canter and I'm just going to wait for this girl to go along, and then I'm going to get a nice approach and go up and get my cross rail. So that was really good. We didn't really hit it in the center, but any jump that she went over is still a small victory for us because I'm still trying to make slight progress, but it is progress. And so now I'm just going to be doing this little vertical, which she did a lot better, a lot more straight, and a lot more centered. So every single time I'm going to be going down inside the trot just so we can kind of recollect ourselves for the next jump, because I like for her to regain her balance. So even when we go over the jump, she's very collected and composed. So we're probably just going to get in one more jump, and then I'll go and I will start to clean her off and get her done from today's lesson. So perfect approach. That was probably our best jump yet. That was so beautiful. And that was, oh my gosh, she's just making so much good progress. Okay, so I just dismounted because I think that we've done enough work for today. And also I have to go coach later today, so I'm just going to try and, cool off before I have to go into the arena with my lesson students and start coaching again. But she did really good. We got a lot of progress done today, and that last jump that we did was probably her best jump yet. It was so awesome. But I'll come back to you guys when I'm back at the stable, and I will show you me turning her out, and then I will come for my outro. Okay, everyone, so I just went and I turned out Neptune, but right now I'm just in the tack room because I just put my tack away, and I'm doing the outro right now. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. I really like the way that it came out. I put a lot of work into it, and Neptune did really well in our practice today. So that was really, really nice news. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. The website link is in the description below. Follow me on Instagram at savannah.beachwave, and I will see you all next time. Bye!